And I think that is one thing. So now I know I'm at a point where I started realizing this about myself, that I didn't keep my word, and I wasn't as trustworthy as I thought I did with myself. With other people, I definitely didn't want to let other people down, but why be trustworthy to other people but not your own self?
Yeah.
Like that seems like really unhealthy.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna not say that I'm gonna do something. If I'm gonna do it, then I'm just gonna do it. And then what I want to grow to is where I know I can say something and I trust myself that I will do it. So like I'd rather like not say it and maybe do it or not do it than say I'm gonna do it and not do it.
Not do it, yeah.
Because and I think like that's kind of thing is like,
because at that point when you actually say it, then you're setting yourself up to like, all right, now I have to be accountable to what I say. I have to back up with action, kind of thing.
So if I don't say it, then I'm not accountable.
Right.
Then it's just me. I can do it if I want, but I don't have to.
If it's a task you have to do that you really don't want to do, but then you say it out loud, and then like, all right, now I have to really do it. And
I think so for me, like I want to hold my own word with like integrity, like where okay, I said it, that has to motivate me to do it, and that's why externalizing and accountability is so important. Like in the fitness, profession, like it's really big when we work with people to get them to to talk to their coach about like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do, this is my goal, writing it out or saying it, so that now the other person can help keep them to their word. And I think that is really big, like kind of in terms of that. So yeah, for me personally, I think that is something that I know that's like one thing I'm working on amongst others. And I don't even really give myself like a time limit, like, oh, in 1 month I'm gonna be this good at this. Like, what? Yeah. I'm not God. I don't know what I'm gonna be in 1 month. It's like, I'm just gonna be aware of it and work on it at a natural organic pace.
And that's the beauty of it too. Going back to just once you're more self-aware about yourself, then you have ideas as far as like the best way to go about the next goal or task you will have lined up that would suit you to allow you to be the most successful at it possible. Because everybody's different. Everybody has a different way of going about it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right? There are some people that need to set a time limit as far as duration. Like,
well, that's true.
This is what I'm gonna attain it, kind of thing.
Like if you need to get after it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about life and such. Like everybody's like we're all interrelated because we're all humans or whatever. Like in different parts. Like if we go from the U.S. right now and we go like the southern part of like Africa, whatever. We're all brothers and sisters. We're still humans and such. But every day we all have these crazy different backgrounds of experience as far as programming and such that make us like different as far as how we operate. And that's what I like about just like meeting people and just getting a sense of like, wow, that's how you're thinking. Okay, you got some totally different operating software that I'm totally down to steal a little bit and incorporate in the mind.
Well, and honestly, I was telling my wife, I was like, man, like that I know Alex that I won't have as much time, like I don't have eternity to hang out with him.
We got 6 months. No.
6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
Because
I was like, man, like I really want to like learn and like benefit, because we are really similar, but yet different. And I'm like, man, like that's like a pot of gold. Like it's just kind of interesting knowing that it is limited time. It's like you like sense the urgency, and I'm like, man, like let's do these. Like I want to hear you, and I really want to do like fitness stuff with you and really learn from that. But honestly, if I had to choose, I would talk about this stuff more because I know it's his passion. Not that fitness isn't, but like this kind of stuff is applicable to like so many
Now that I actually
categories.
honestly think about it, I didn't really think about this as much, but like probably in the past 6 months, it's almost a year, like really my passion has actually become like a selfish thing where it's just focusing on myself and developing my own self-awareness. Now that I think about it, which is pretty interesting. That's what I love about
but now you're like a more valuable asset in
absolutely.
Society, and you can be a positive.
But going back to tools and stuff to build self-awareness, like every time I film and talk with somebody, like I always learn something, obviously a lot about like the person I'm talking with, but then I learn a ton just about myself, which is just like
amen.
I know, and I love that.
Yeah. You say mind blowing?
No, mind blowing.
Oh, mind blowing. I was like, what is that?
Mind blowing.
I guess it could kind of be the same thing.
It could be, but regardless, we have to now exercise our own self-awareness by digesting some amazing homemade food, which I wish there was some smell vision right now on the camera, because you would love it.
Yeah, it would be good.
But it's been a pleasure for the first podcast together, man. We're going to do many more.
Dude,
in 6 months, collabing.
Yeah.
So, Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, high tea will be occurring in the future. Checking with you guys next episode.
Next
Or
episode.
next update, really.
248.
258.
I'm not the one to track this.
And he was the one
well,
talking
you
about the
count them every
calculators.
day.
Yeah, that's true. I lose.
I'm not aware of
That's
the
another thing too. I
calculator.
lose track all the time. Signing off with peace,
See,
love,
we're not- no one's trying to be
unity,
perfect.
and respect. No one is trying to be
Respect.
perfect.